my channel is lightvalve, and initially, like one of the first videos that I posted was a video of a live read of SpongeBob, and this was back in 2013, and it was Universal Studios. They were doing a fan celebration at Universal Studios where they had the cast of SpongeBob doing a live read of the pilot episode. And I had my little camera, and I just thought, I'll just film some of this. I didn't even film the whole thing, and I posted it, and it right away it got a lot of views. I think currently it has over 7 million views, and it's by far the most popular video on my channel. But my channel is very random. I didn't want it to be just about SpongeBob. That would limit it quite a bit, and I don't even know how I would uh, be able to deliver uh, a channel solely about SpongeBob. It'd be very few posts, uh, very very far and few. And so my channel, I just post whatever I think is interesting. And lately, I've been doing a lot of macro photography. So most of my shorts are macro videos. I usually don't put myself on camera, so this is a rare thing. I don't really um, like to show myself or feel it's necessary, so I usually don't. Um, but right now, I am here in the building where I work in downtown Los Angeles in my normal job, and which does not involve video production generally. It's actually in the video game business. But on the side, I do a lot of photography. And so the main thing I'm focusing on is a variety of photography, including astrophotography. So when there's SpaceX launches, I usually try to film it if it's going to be at night or during a twilight launch when it's the most dramatic. I try to film it and post that. If there's any kind of uh, astrological event, eclipses or lunar eclipse or solar eclipse or things like that. I'll usually try to film them, or sometimes space station, the ISS transit in front of the moon, or just other interesting um, events. I try to film those and post them. And um, I've been posting a lot of macro photography since I got a decent camera, digital camera for the first time in my life. I've been posting a lot of macro photography, which I find very interesting. And there's a lot of great macro photographers out there, and I've been trying to contribute in it, and do my best to find interesting subjects. So here downtown, I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm on this building. It's a 12-story building. It's right here, kind of close to USC Tower. And you can see in the background there are the graffiti towers, as they're so called. Uh, famously, last year, the security was kind of lax, and there were a lot of graffiti artists that had their run of the place. Right here next to the building is the Olympic and Hill condo apartment building. It's just recently been completed, at least the structure internally. I think they're still working on it. They're also working on amenities. There's a swimming pool they're working on, and you can see a volleyball court, pickleball court down there. And this is right next to the Mayan Theater and the Belasco. Those are venues for bands and shows. And so we got a pretty nice view down here. Unfortunately, this new building is kind of blocking a lot of the view of downtown. Hopefully, it's not too windy on my microphone. Uh, but it's a nice view. It's kind of a privilege to work down here and be able to get these nice views. And today is a nice day with a lot of clouds, but no rain, which is nice. Perfect to do a time lapse. So I've set my camera up over here, and I'm doing a time lapse of the clouds passing by. And I think I'll post that later, so you can see how that looks if you're interested. And over there, over this wall, you can see You can see well, you can't really see it very well. The Columbia, Eastern Columbia building, old department store that is now apartments. It's in iCarly's apartment on that show. Also, Johnny Depp had a unit in there apparently way back in the day. He may still, I don't know, but it was mentioned in the trial with Amber Heard. But there's a lot of interesting history down here. This building that I'm in is 100 years old. Many of the buildings down here are around that age, including that Eastern Columbia building. And there's also a lot of new construction. So uh, I do a lot of photography besides the macro photography of downtown, city life and things like that, and try to cover anything interesting happening downtown. And uh, please let me know in the comments anything that you find uh, that you want me to cover here in downtown, any interesting events or interesting places. Uh, I will probably not do a lot of live videos, uh, but I will be active on YouTube, posting fairly regularly. So uh, please subscribe and thanks for watching.